What's up, you guys? It is Brad here, and today I am in Amsterdam and we're gonna go shopping at the LEGO store.
Alright, so I have made it to the LEGO store here.
It's actually October 2nd today, not October 1st. I was actually at the LEGO store yesterday on release day at the Copenhagen airport, but I honestly forgot to look to see if they had any of the new sets. All I was really focused on was trying to get my passport stamped. But I'm excited to check out and see what they have here today.
Right off the bat, I can see they actually have a ton of LEGO models here. They've got this huge windmill right here, which is really cool. They've got all of the tulips around for the Netherlands, and they've even got a farmer over here. And I can see a lot more LEGO on the inside. They've got a ton of the flower sets right here at the front with a flower card as well. A bunch of them are on display, and I can see, as I said, a lot more on the inside, including the bridge.
Hello. Thank you.
So in the store here, you can see these are all the flower sets are, the back of the flower cart. We've got this LEGO brick built bridge, which is really cool. That actually spans like the whole width of the store here. So it looks like it actually is made of LEGO bricks, at least some of it, because this is all LEGO. It's got some lights in it. And then I think the underside, yeah, this is just wallpaper, but this part is LEGO bricks at least. We've got the other side of the windmill here, which is really cool. So you can see, you can actually go inside here. It's a pretty tight entranceway, but I made it. You guys can see this entire thing is made of LEGO bricks, which is really cool. And there's even lights up here, and you can spin around and see it all, which is really fun. Looks like we've got a cat here, and we've got some cheese, some gears. Looks like a rat as well. You can see out the window into the Amsterdam streets, and you can also see the flowers there as well. Love the design of that. That looks really cool. This is fun here. Along the whole floor of the store, they actually have like this underwater theme. They've actually got a ton of different one-by-one plates making up the different colors, and they've got a ton of like brick-built fish. They've even got bikes, because apparently a lot of bikes go in the canal here in Amsterdam. This is what the other side of the bridge looks like. They've got Build a Minifigure right here. And then beside all this, they've got all the LEGO Duplo sets, some LEGO City and LEGO Friends. These are like the 4+ sets. Then we have the LEGO Creator 3-in-1, and then the Speed Champions, and some of the Harry Potter brickheads. Looks like this store here does have the Mosaic Maker, which is the older style that actually allows you to go in and get your picture taken. This is removed in New York City, so it's really cool to see it here today. And this is some examples of the mosaic, of course, that you can do, and the set right here. The cash wrap right here is really cool because it actually looks like a water taxi and not your traditional cash wrap. And then we've got a Duplo play table, a bunch of minifigures, advertisements here for the Build a Minifigure. This is really cool. It's like a little factory of them showing you how to make the minifigure. And then here we have all the new band parts, as well as all the things for Halloween. This is really neat. Here they actually have a build a boat section, so it's like the Amsterdam canals. They've got this beautiful build right here in the center, and then they've got this air table, so you actually can build your own LEGO boat, and you set it here on this pad, and it'll actually drive around, which is really cool. So they've got all of the bricks that you can work on building your boat right here, and then you can actually make it pass underneath the canal and everything. This is a really fun little addition to the store. Of course, this here is a 2-story LEGO store, so we'll go up there and check it out in a minute. But we've got some more Halloween sets here. We got the Tuxedo Cat, the brand new LEGO Wicked sets, which just came out yesterday, which is really cool. We've also got the Wednesday sets, which again, I believe just came out yesterday. The Nightmare Before Christmas set, lots of the Nightmare Before Christmas set actually. And then we've got some of them built up here, which is fun. And then there's even more than built in the window display here. Here we have a bunch of the Christmas sets. So they've got all the advent calendars as well as all the new seasonal sets. This one's really cool. This is Santa's delivery truck, which is really fun, driven by an elf though, not Santa. And then we've got some more Christmas sets over here. And then of course we have all the new Wednesday sets here, including the Wednesday Addams figure, the 2 brickheads here, the Wednesday's dorm room, and then of course the Nightmare Before Christmas. And then over here we've got all the Wicked sets here as well, so all the ones that just came out, as well as the Batmobile, the new Disney set, as well as the Mona Lisa, which is, this is the first time I think I'm seeing this one built in person. Very nice set. And some Star Wars up here. Before we go up the stairs here, you guys can see there is some LEGO artwork here on the walls, which are really cool. So this one is amazing. You can see that the frames and everything like that are actually made out of LEGO bricks, which is really, really cool. So we've got the 2 different pictures here. This one here was built out of 13,829 LEGO bricks. And this one here doesn't actually say how many LEGO bricks it has, but it's pretty cool. Then we've got an elevator here with some LEGO decals on it. And above that, we've actually got some more LEGO sculptures that continue all the way upstairs. So they actually have a plaque explaining the staircase here. And it's basically inspired by a Dutch artist using 417,000 LEGO bricks. And the goal of it is to make it feel like you're walking through one of his artistic creations. So it is really cool. We've got LEGO all over the place. You could see all the different details here, which are really cool. Got some minifigures up here. It looks like one is dumping water. Looks like some minifigures at a little restaurant here. There's even more minifigures way up here. The tree here is really cool, and like a minifigure is hanging upside down reading. And then at the top here, there's actually a portrait of Vincent van Gogh, which is really cool, and it's made up of over 13,000 LEGO bricks. Here, there's a brick-built decal of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. And then we've got another brick-built portrait here as well. And this is what the staircase looks like from the other side, you can see it continues all the way up, which is really cool. And here you get a better glimpse of those minifigures that I was trying to show you while I was down there, but the light was getting in the way. So this is really, really neat. I also like all the bricks they have in the ceiling. Like I've seen other LEGO stores do this before, but I've never really seen them with this many colors, which I think is pretty cool. Right beside the staircase here, we do have all of the Harry Potter sets here for sale. And then on the side here, we do have the LEGO Dreams as well as LEGO Friends. Friends, of course, moves into Disney here. And then, of course, we've got LEGO City. There's a build station right here. And then behind that, we've got all of the Star Wars sets. This is really cool because Amsterdam obviously is very famous for stroop waffles. So they actually have a stroop waffle building station. So they've got a bunch of the pieces here. And then they have a bunch of stroop waffles here on the wall. So you can actually build kind of your own creation. And then this whole column is decked out with some LEGO decals of the stroop waffles, which is really fun. I've never seen this in a LEGO store before, but they actually have an exhibit here. It's called Plants from Plants, and it's a history about the LEGO plant and how they've started to manufacture them out of actual plants. It's really neat here because there's actually a little bit of a history on the side of the different diagrams of plants and a little description about the innovation. Here we've actually got some old LEGO molds, which are really cool. These are actually used to produce these elements right here. They've got a whole tub of the newer style of plants, and they've got this tree here, which is really cool. And in the tree, you can see the many different years of the LEGO plants. So we've got some of the very first plants going all the way up here to the plants and the trees that you and I would know today. Right here in the center, we have a huge display for LEGO Fortnight, which obviously just came out yesterday. So we've got all the new sets here, which are really cool. And I saw these at the LEGO house on Thursday, so I didn't even realize they weren't out yet at that time. But everybody's very excited that they're out now, and they've combined this display with some of the other LEGO video game sets as well. But of course, they do have all the built Fortnite sets right here in the display case, which is really cool. Oh, and they do have a LEGO Insiders gift with purchase, which is really cool. So this is for 90 euros or more. I have no room in my suitcase, but maybe I'll order something and have it delivered to my house because I want to make sure I get this gift with purchase. This right here is one of the gift with purchases that is now available when you spend 120 euros or $155 in Canada. It's this really cool jack-o'-lantern with a ghost, and it actually comes with a light brick.
I wish the P Shop would have had that earlier this week when I was there. I would have definitely bought it.
Check it out. They've also got the new Jabba's sail barge on display here, so you can actually touch it and check out some of the features. Across from that and beside the Star Wars, we do have all of the LEGO idea sets and then the LEGO icons ones. So these are all the adult ones, which are really cool. So I obviously just bought this one earlier this week. You guys will see that video soon, but I'm very excited to go home and build that. And then we've got all the other icon sets as well. Of course, we've got more flowers here and all the display of keychains. These displays here are really cool. It's not something I've actually ever seen before. They're just the line rope holders, but they also hold LEGO minifigures in product as well. They also have this tulip building section here, which I thought was really cool. So you can use these LEGO parts down here to actually build a tulip and kind of create it with the design however you'd like. And then here they have all the Speed Champion sets, more brickheads, and the Travel Moment set as well. Here they have the LEGO Jurassic Park and Jurassic World sets, as well as Despicable Me and Monkey Kid. They've got all of the LEGO Technic ones back here. And then we've got LEGO Ninjago, more of the Fortnite. These are where they're actually here on the wall, and again, they're built. And then we've got LEGO Minecraft and all the other video games as well. There is a massive pick-a-brick wall here, which is really cool. So it's a whole column and it circles all the way around. Of course, you get the option to build the jack-o'-lantern as well, but lots of cool pieces it looks like on this wall this time. And then, of course, here we have the Minifigure Factory as well. So this is the tower of all the pieces you can choose for your minifigure. And then back here we have the computers to design it and the printer over here. Looks like we have this cool Amsterdam logo right here.
And yeah, I'm definitely going to be building a minifigure around here at the store because I like to collect them wherever I go.
I like all the backgrounds they have here, which is really cool. You can see they have a lot of Amsterdam themed decals. All right, so now it's time to build a minifigure here at the Minifigure Factory. So I went ahead and bought my container here. We'll set it down on the computer and I'll get started. All right, switch that to English. My name is Brad. All right, so it looks like we have these seasonal ones here. These are like the new ones. We've got these ones for Halloween, which are actually a lot of different ones than I've seen at the other LEGO stores so far on this trip. And they've got some Pride ones here. And then these are the location specific ones. So we've got lots of Amsterdam ones, which are really cool. So like the Dutch flag here. And then I'm not sure what the orange represents, but we've got Amsterdam written on it. And then we've got some flowers here and it looks like their crest, which is really cool. And then the more traditional Dutch wear. And then let's see what the back of these all look like. So that's pretty cool. We've got all of them there. And now I'm curious to see the decorations. So we've got some new Fortnite ones, which are really cool. So I'm sure a lot of people will be really excited about those. We have some more calendar ones here, lots of Halloween and Pride. And then here we've got some more Amsterdam ones. So these ones are really cool. I love the tulips here, which are really neat. Of course, the buildings and the bikes. We've got the I Heart Amsterdam. And then of course, we've got all the generic ones here as well. Oh no, I think there's actually an error on the computer here, you can see instead of having the male version of the torso and the female version like they do on the front here, when you flip it to the back, it's actually just two of the female versions. That's so weird. I've never seen this before. It even says this is the back of the other torso I added, but that's not the case when you look at it from the front and the back here. Here, I found a little fix for it. I can just use the paint tool and actually color it in, and I just matched the blue. So it looked like this before. And then you can just go ahead here and shade it all in. And you can see it's fixed on this side and then not fixed on the other. But when I go ahead and do that, it's working. I told the LEGO store employees and they said there was nothing they can do because it's a computer issue and they don't do the computers, but at least they know for next time. Alright, and here's the final minifigure I ended up going with. On the front here, I went with the Amsterdam color as well as the I Heart Amsterdam decoration. And then here on the back, I went with the same torso. I fixed the areas right here where it was the female torso, added Amsterdam 2024, also added the bike, the trolley, and the skyline, which I think was pretty cool. Alright, very happy with how this minifigure is looking. Let's send it to the printer. Oh, these are really cool. I've never seen these before, but these are like their alignment test ones. Very cool. Alright, so this is the minifigure I ended up making here. You can see the I Heart Amsterdam on the front. I went with this instrument and the acorn just because they're pretty cool parts, and I'll swap them out in my collection at home. And then, of course, on the back here, I went with the Amsterdam 2024 torso and my own unique design there, which I'm really excited about. And then, of course, here's my brick. On the back, it says LEGO Amsterdam, and on the front, it's got my name on it. So now I'm going to go ahead and put it in the box here. Oh my gosh, this is wild. The box is also not aligned. Never seen this before. Normally they clap in really nicely here, as you can see, but the cut got messed up or something like that. So it's actually doubled up here, and it's got a hole in the bottom, so it doesn't actually seal, which is really interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to check my other boxes to see. Also, my pockets are getting too full with all my passports, including my actual Canadian one. But this here's the passport I got in Billund, and these two are the ones I've been getting with all of the stamps throughout my European trip. And this one here's one I just got here in Amsterdam because it's actually a different color than any of the other passports I've ever picked up. I actually really like the design of this one a lot more. And these are the Amsterdam stamps I got. So I got the Amsterdam Netherlands, one with a windmill, and then the new Fortnite one, because this is a new stamp that just came out with the new Fortnite sets today. Alright, you guys, and that actually concludes my visit to the LEGO store here in Amsterdam, just a day after the release day. As I said, I'm not going to be buying any LEGO this time, except for the Minifigure Factory, because I bought enough at Billund and Scarebic, and I have no more suitcase room, but I'm super excited to have had the chance to check it out here today, to see all the cool LEGO sets that have just been released, and of course, get my minifigure for the Minifigure Factory. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe, because I've got lots more footage from my trip coming very soon.